Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot. Raymond James Stadium. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys establishing themselves amongst the league's best. 7-1 here through the first 8 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 50-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Here's Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Patriots defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. And nothing doing.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Intercepted. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Once again, it's Henderson. The numbers a week ago for Henderson. 18 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing. They stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14. First down, New England.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll find his way down around the 12. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going to throw. May. It's caught on the right side. Williams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's May. He's caught. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
New England.
A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Heck of a move. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
But they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. Patriots. Trevion Henderson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Complete. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So certainly a defensive mistake here in the 1st quarter, getting hit with a roughing the passer call.
And that hurts not just because of the yardage you gave up and give them a fresh set of downs. And that brought the home crowd in position. When you go on the road, you're just as a silence to them. Not energizing.
You see the numbers for Irving in last week's ball game. 9 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he
He's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there, and I'm confident they can repeat it again this week.
You look at this Patriots defense. They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? You're going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground. Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after the count. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Punt, go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down.
10 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Oh, how about this? First and goal. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home and they'll stop it behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Now it's Darnold. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 5 yards outside of the completion, and now it's third and goal.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Now Darnold on third and goal. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a 10-yard touchdown. Bucky Irvin from 6 yards away. And the Bucs have come back within a score. That's the point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Patriots.
They'll throw with May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's May. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a pickup of 3.
And that'll make it second down.
Second and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun again to Henderson. Now here's football. The ball comes out. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
Second down, you partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Throwing here is May. Throwing outside, complete to Williams. So they get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. And here he as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
4th down, here's May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
That's another Patriots first down.
To the air, May. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
From the shotgun, May with it. May hits him in stride. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Bucs 3-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Patriots. Ty Felton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the gun, it's made. Open there, and that's Felton. And he's able to get this around closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and beat myself one more time because I'm going to put a little smoke in the bandit where they've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
To throw is Darnold. He's got his man in stride, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be out of bounds out near the 45 at the 44. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Darnold. That's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Again, Darnold. He's got his receiver. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Darnold from the gun. Open man is Ibuka. That's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here now, 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Darrell. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. They're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And it's T.J. Hawkinson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Vikings get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Patriot first down.
Looking to throw. May. And this one too low. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they run with Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
From the shotgun, it's May. He Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The shotgun snap for Donald. Here's the stiff one. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Chris Godwin. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The short one taken in by Martin. Well, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Darnold down to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And Evans will have the Bucs first down as the tackle made at the 42.
That's good.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That'll give Irving running right. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Donald. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to run it with their receiver, Evans. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he hits him in stride. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run up the middle with Irving. Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, not get free. And in this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. They'll throw with May. It's Williams on the catch. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Hill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ty Felton with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Patriots had 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do we play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Here's
47-yard line.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Keon White. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on 1st down, Darnold still fighting for more. Hook up a 15 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Darnold a sneak. And he's going to have it. That's 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
As we say, it shows confidence in your offensive end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Drop to throw. Out loud, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The onside kick.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the gun, it's May. Looking intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Only able to gain a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
That's a gain.
And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
We're
going to start.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Donald going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So a 2nd NFL interception for him, and he is looking the part here in year 1.
And normally, partner, you talk about cornerbacks and safeties being the type of guys, and they always will be because of their opportunities. This young man has potential to be a ball in the linebacker position. And that's why he was drafted as high as he was, and he'll stay on the field on most downs.
To throw, it's May. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Crazy.
To the air, May. And he's caught. And he's taken into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Buccaneers 17.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Once again, it's over. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. The kick here is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry for the shot right. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
Emmanuel Forbes on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Darnold. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll get this to the 40. Sweet little juke in there. Got him some extra yardage. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%. 6 out of 10 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st
And for Darnold, this may be a free play. And a catch right side by Evans.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark
Still
off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. On the handoff, this is Irvin. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Alton. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him out.
He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kane Otten, his 1st touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Riley, up and good. And they cut the lead down to 18. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
About the numbers.
About the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here is 3rd down and 4. We're going to throw. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford anything that happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. We got control of this thing. Get it behind us and let's go.
No time to shine. Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Throwing here is May. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 4th down. Here's May. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Darnold. Looking for Godwin. He's got it complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
Well, this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
We go set.
Darnold now to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
We go set.
Now Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And they'll try him down with Irving. This doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. May looking to run to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Play action. May. They'll try and do this. And this will be caught. Taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. And some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.